Hey there, it's me, SwitchCat, and I'm starting today off with a little bit of a story. Um, I've been playing the Minecraft Bedrock Edition since it came out because I'm able to play with the kid on the iPad while I'm using the Switch because I'm SwitchCat. But, recently we built quite a bit of stuff in survival mode, and we got attacked by an onslaught of creepers that just obliterated everything, and I felt pretty bad. But, you know, he and I had an argument about it, and it was more like, you know, why didn't you do this? Why didn't you do that? And, in reality, I should be able to use my infinite skills and power to create a world where creepers can blow themselves up and destroy the environment, but our stuff remains safe. Because, once again, we're dealing with a second grader, and, why deal with it? So today, since Minecraft is a Switch game technically, I'm going to just spend a little time building a completely unassailable fortress for the boy, and that will be saved in the iPad. So I'm going to be doing a cross-platform play, but basically alone since the iPad's just sitting idle. Anyway, enough of that. Let's get signed in and get started. Here goes. Alright, this is the spawn point. The original spawn point. It's a new map. There's the boy's character just kind of sitting there because I had to have it logged in to use his save file. It's funny watching the day and night cycles go. I'm using obsidian because nothing can destroy it, obviously. Digging an exit into the side of the mountain there. Putting some stairs, make ascent and descent nice and easy. You gotta be considerate. Scoping out a spot for the castle and doing a little bit of Minecraft 3D printing, which is exactly what this process looks like. It's fast motion. So the bottom section I've decided to make as a sort of a barnyard so he can get his animal supplies directly without having to leave the facility. And then of course it's walled in with creeper-proof obsidian. Decided I want to try to leave it open, but I needed to have enough blocks high so that no explosions would take it out. Coffee break! Yeah, you can imagine. I'm doing this block by block with the Nintendo Switch controller. I wish it was this fast. I think it took me about 2 hours to do everything, but you'll see. Okay, there's where we put the iron bars in. Give the barnyard a little air. Put the farm animals, 2 of a kind. Alright, this deep floor is going to be where we can grow the food. You'll see what I mean in a second. Now the glowstone on the outside doesn't affect the interior, but it does make it to where the building is highly visible from the exterior so that he doesn't get lost, which can be a problem at night. So if you're going to grow vegetables inside a building, you've got to have a lot of light. So part of what I tried to do is use the glowstone to produce daylight. Lay in the soil. Got to make it nice. Now, strategically placed water makes it to where the various vegetables get sufficient hydration. I think it's a 2 or 4 block distance, but it seems to work. pumpkins and melons, and of course wheat, which you need a lot of, and then some beetroot. And of course he can change it up himself if he wants to grow potatoes or whatever. I hope I can be heard. So, since the floor is all lit up, I had to carpet it, obviously, so that it looks like a floor on the floor above. This is going to be the treasure room. Try to make it nice. As you can see, we got a few types of armor to select, so putting all the best stuff, one in each corner. It's got to be classy. I mean, there's no point in doing it if it's not classy. This whole build is just completely without a plan. So, very simple stuff. Some trophies up there. Thought about doing paintings and then decided not to. I'm going to put item after my bathroom break. I'm going to put basically item displays on the walls. It seemed more suitable for a treasure room. There we go. He can load these up however he wants. Got the deck, putting in another floor. Put a layer of obsidian up there, in case anybody plays with lava or TNT. It won't obliterate the treasure room. Now the top floor is going to be the palace level, penthouse. I actually was pretty happy with this when I got finished with it. So, on the palace level, we want to get away from the obsidian look, so I went with all wood deck, doing the checker pattern, 3D printing. It makes me dizzy watching it at this speed. Yeah, another coffee break. Like, I see people who can sit there and do this for hours and hours and hours. I can't. I gotta, like, rest my eyes. Setting up the columns for the roof. I mean, it's nothing super crazy. There's lots of better builds than this, but this is... I wanted it to be at least a little bit nice. Why not? You're gonna go through the trouble. So those are netherrack blocks, by the way. They burn forever. Good for fireplaces. Which is what we're putting here. Fireplaces. You'll see. Okay, so I'm putting these walls here a little bit over the edge of the obsidian because I intend to make it to where the windows hang out so you can look down. There are two big arch windows there. Now the fireplaces on either side of the room are offset. Extending the walls up over the arches so I can put the roof on. A lot of bricks. You can see the day and night happening as it goes. Now we have a sun window and a moon window, and a north and south window. So we worked all this all through the night. Now, I didn't use any glowstone in here because I wanted it to be more classy looking. Torches and fireplaces do it up real nice. So, solid glass blocks so you can kind of stand on them, and then the rest is just glass panes. That should be sufficient for lighting. Put in the finishing touches. I wanted to do a red side and a blue side, so there's two beds up there. Because, you know, SwitchCat stuff, red and blue. Come on. You knew I was... Never mind. Anyway, bookcases and banners differentiate the sides. And then all the crafting stuff for them is going to be up here. At least the hard-to-get stuff, anyway. Like the enchanting table and the brewing area. There we go. All of those take a little bit of time to build, so figured I'd save it. I mean, I get to use it too when it's multiplayer. I mean, why not? I benefit. Some flowers. Make it nice. So we wrap the top of it up with the obsidian once again to make it so the frame survives in case any alchemy experiments go wrong. There we go. Checker pattern in this one. So it's the carved quartz and gray concrete. More 3D printing. I guess I should have put an epilepsy warning on this. There we go. Now I'm going to put in one big tree up here, so make a little yard. Have to decide whether or not to make it accessible later. Now, as a safety measure, I've made it to where the castle can be penetrated from the roof or from underneath, in case somebody gets locked out. That's why I didn't make an obsidian roof. There we go. Now that'll grow into a jungle tree. Time to put in the access hatches. Put in a button-operated iron door. Make it a little bit monster-proof. Roughly calculate the location to match them up. 3D print us a walkway, so we don't have to deal with the common rabble down on the floor. Put in some starter chests. The farm. Make it to where you can just walk out. Button in, push pad out. Put some rails. Prevent, you know, stumbling off into the abyss. There we go. Light it up so nothing spawns on the walkway. And then a button-operated door on the spawn point. And the back access. Unexplodable ladder to the ground. And I need to spider-proof it. There we go. See, the farm stuff's already growing. Finishing touches. Almost done. Try to figure out how to get all the paintings. There we go. Nice. Looking good, looking good. Animals are doing all right. The sheep ate all the grass. Put in a few viewports. Why not? There we go. Tree sprouted, looks good. Let's light it up. There we go, now we get that effect. Ah. Finished. Wizard's Tower and fully bomb-proof spawn point. Can't go wrong. And that's it. Done. Cool. Well, that was the end. That's the whole thing. And that's the gameplay footage for today, at least. Not super action-packed, but at least it was at like 10 times regular speed, because I imagine it'd be much more boring at normal speed. So there it is. Today's game was Minecraft, but I hope the boy appreciates it. He's got a lot less stress to deal with now, not having to worry about mobs blowing up his hard-earned work. Does that sound right? Hard work? Whatever. Anyway, I hope you enjoyed the video. We'll try to put in something new tomorrow. Have a great time, whatever time it is. See you later. Bye.